The life of a child, where cows jump over the moon, letters A, B, and C climb up coconut trees, where toys and a story come to life. Every day is an adventure for a child. Life is not black and white. It is a myriad of colors, a myriad of emotions. For children, emotions are characters. They are big, red, happy dogs, grumpy ladybugs, hungry caterpillars, and giving trees. These childhood characters give rise to their self-expression and acceptance of themselves and others. The childhood results are toys shared, laughter that increases, friendships that are silver and gold, and questions. Questions that are asked again and again and again. The whys, the hows, the wheres, the whens. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing it that way? These are the voices of our young people. A child's approach is simple, it is strong, it is spirited. And as adults, they often say, it's because that's how we do it. We just do it that way. But there the child's voice comes again. But why? A child knows instinctively that there is more. There is more to do, there is more to reach for, there is more to become. I believe that in their hearts there are these hopes and dreams, and the child's heart is wrapped in a name that should be celebrated, and they are celebrated. They're celebrated on birthday cakes, on bicycle license plates, and in texts from friends. A lot of time and energy goes into deciding what the name of a new little one will be. I hear that parents struggle to find what that perfect name is. It has to be a name of legacy, of reputation, of family, of heritage, of future. Will the name be a reflection of the love of arts or the love of music, the love of sports or the love of science? Will their name be a sign of leadership and service and care? Is it a name of action, a name of reaching, a name of holding and surpassing? Yes, it is a name of legacy. It is a name of exploration, and one, we hope for our young ones, a name of inspiration. It is our responsibility in this chamber to ask the question, how are we to support this legacy? It is by what we decide to give. What do we give to education, Mr. Speaker? Making education a top priority in our schools and in our homes. It's by what we give in our time and our temperance, making time for children to build their character and their persistence and their understanding of themselves and respecting the values that others hold. It's by how we give. Do we give graciously and kindly? Abundantly, deliberately focused with love and with accountability. Mr. Speaker, may I read a portion of the resolution?
Please continue.
Whereas children should be loved and treasured by their families, and all people of the state of Washington should help them by setting examples of what it means to be an ethical, hardworking, healthy, and productive community member. As a community, Mr. Speaker, we offer gifts of legacy that require truth, they require protection, risk, and reward, thankfulness, collectiveness, individualism, and honor. When I was a small person, I would walk up to anyone I would meet. I would stick out my hand and say, "My name, Melanie, your name?" Children know the value of their name, the beauty of their name. And now, Mr. Speaker, in my office down on the first floor, when I finish my 15-minute meeting and I step out to invite the next, I reach my hand out and say, "Hello, my name's Melanie. What's your name?" This is the legacy, Mr. Speaker, that is all around us. We have each participated in this legacy and we have benefited from it. We have the opportunity as members of this body to hold to the truth and to the honesty and to the integrity that our children lead. We create it and we must watch over it. Lies can easily be manufactured and believed if we do not hold the heart of a child who asks questions. Who? What? Where? Why? We must keep these questions alive in our hearts and in our work, Mr. Speaker, because if we disallow these questions, we allow bullying and discouragement and despair to enter our work, which keeps solutions farther from the youth that are entitled to it. By asking these questions, only then is a name and a legacy protected. When I was in junior high, there was a sermon of a pastor, and I remember one question he asked, and it was this: "Is your name safe in my mouth?" We owe it to every child in this chamber, every child in our state, and every child that grows up to make sure that their name and their futures are safe in our mouths and the work that we do. Because young little people are watching, they are learning. Little people are gleaning from us and imitating us. I don't think there's a greater imitation than if you look at a Harry Potter convention where the book comes to life as young people dress up as their favorite characters. They ask themselves, are they going to play Quidditch or be part of Gryffindor or Slytherin? Imaginations grow up, Mr. Speaker. They become public servants and educators, nurses and businesswomen. All too often, though, imaginations are placed to the side for an exchange for the real world. This is an unforgiving exchange because the true hope for our future is truly in our childhood dreams. It's in the lines of our favorite books and the quotes of our favorite characters. From the Harry Potter series, Albus Dumbledore says, "We must try not to sink beneath our anguish, Harry, but we must battle on. For even in the darkest of times, there can be happiness, only if we remember to turn on the light." So, Mr. Speaker, this legislative session, will we remember to turn on the light? Will we ask the questions that need to be asked for the future legacies that we want to leave? Will we hold the light for the children to follow in the path behind us? And when our arm gets tired, will we have the endurance of a little child who plays and jumps around and plays some more? We must keep our light shining. We must have it be light, shine, steady, and unapologetically bright for even those who think the light is harsh because they choose to be in the darkness. The beauty of this legacy is that we are continually writing a story and that there is no end. The lives of the young people are unfolding. Our lives, the pages are turning, the quill pens are writing, and the words are forming. A quote of Harry Potter, Sirius Black: "If you want to know what a man is like, look at how he treats his inferiors and not his equals." Mr. Speaker, I've heard adults say that young people are inferior, and I do not buy this. Our young people are our future. And when a parent in a community is raising a child, you see that the child is also right there raising the parent and that community. I do not believe inferior exists because age is simply not an indicator of what can or cannot be accomplished. This is evident in the generations that are coming, and we in this body have a responsibility more now than ever to hold the light and to choose to adapt and not to control. So, Mr. Speaker, if you're quiet, you can hear. You can hear the generations coming. A generation of technology, a generation of connection, a generation of innovation. We, in our commitment to our children, must begin by living beyond ourselves, create a path for generations to explore their strengths and their weaknesses, and to develop a range to go the distance, building persistence, pursuing life, experiencing freedom, and always choosing to love. Thank you.